Yes, welcome to another episode of Headbangers and Hooligans. As always, yours truly, Scumalicious, bringing you the entertainment that you desire. And quite frankly, you ain't gonna find anything on the internet that's better than this. Seriously. This is the only show that combines the mohawk with the devil sign. That's pretty awesome. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, top 15 songs in my music collection that didn't get played on the radio that should have. And when I say radio friendly, I'm specifically talking about, and I really hate saying this, because I'm going to use that word that I really fucking hate, called pop, right? Pop music, most of it, is all similar, right? Verse, chorus, little middle part, then chorus. And I personally own a lot of music that's exactly like that, but it's so much better, right? It's not Katy Perry, it's not One Direction or Nicki Minaj and all that other shit. No, actually, these songs, they make you want to bounce and sing and pick flowers and dance. And I'm just kidding. I just want to talk about my bands some more. That's all I do. And when I mean my bands, in the little quotation marks, because I've had a couple people ask me, what do you mean by your bands? And I'll say, did you listen to Monkey Puff? No. Did you listen to Murphy's Law? No. And we know the whole deal, like when you discover this band and they're really cool in the beginning and then they get popular and all the jocks and all the fucking people you can't stand, they listen to that band now. That's happened to me a few times, and doesn't that suck? Because I just can't listen to them anymore. I know, it's a really fucked up way of looking at the music industry, but that's what I do. Alright. Number 15. Strung Out, the song Barfly. It's off their album Prototypes and Painkillers. Now that album has a lot of B-sides, demos. It has the 30-second song on there that was on Short Music for Short People. The guitar riff, the main one, okay? First off, Jason Cruz, as always, sounds great on vocals, and he begins, one more fix, just a little bit of that heaven I found crawling in the sun. Then later on, that main guitar riff kicks in, this perfect melodic guitar riff. It plays over and over in your head. And then, of course, Jason Cruz, Another Wasted Night, and Here I Am Again. Kind of lonely, feeling abandoned. And that's not Katy Perry singing that. It's Jason Cruz. But you would sing it all day because the hooks are there. Alright, number 14. Nerf Herder. Manatee, and it's off Nerf Herder 4. I've mentioned this before. Not their best album. Okay? But Nerf Herder's worst album is better than 80% of the shit that's out there. Manatee. There was a fan-made video for this song. Took it down. I don't know why. It was a manatee rubbing on people's legs and shit. And I'm thinking, oh, did that offend somebody? Have they fucking been on YouTube lately? You take down a video where there's a manatee humping people's legs. Oh my god, that's so fucking offensive. For fuck's sake. Alright. These lyrics, they're amazing, and I have to make a confession here. I know this is bad, but this was my daughter's favorite song. she was like 4 or 5. Her mom probably wouldn't have liked hearing her listen to this song. There's only the word ass is in there, okay? And, you know, it's a fun song. And I'm not going to hate on my daughter because she has a good ear for music. Good for her. She recognized brilliance. These words are just... See, I'm almost speechless just thinking about saying them. Some call me a fat sea cow, but I've got real know-how. You'll hunger for the taste of my briny sea water on your pretty little face. Oh, I am a manatee, manatee. Yeah, they do the little shouting in the background that sounds like cheerleaders. Of course, a couple days ago I did Nerf Herder vs. the Warped Tour, and I hope everybody went and checked them out. You just can't go wrong with that band. Like I said, Nerf Herder 4, it's not great, but it's still better than most of the shit out there. Alright, number 13, Vandals, the song Jackass. And talk about a song that if you listen to it in the morning before you go to work, it's in your head all fucking day at work, which is better than, like I said before, Nicki Minaj. You want that shit in your head all day? No, you want the Vandals. You're on tour, I'm alone. I wonder what you did with your phone. Try using it, I'm losing it. Never thought I'd leave you this way. And there's this nice little bass riff that Joe Escalante puts in there. Do 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 do. Yep. And that sounds just exactly like the song. Spared no expense at the sound effects. So realistic, what I just did right there. It's amazing. Alright, number 11, Guttermouth. If I lived in a perfect world, I would spend my holidays in the sun. The party never ends in a perfect world. Da-na-na. Wow. Musical Monkey. I reviewed that album about 3 weeks ago. It's in my top 50 all-time. Musical Monkey. Holy shit. Did they bring it on that album. And when I say hooks, we're talking serious hooks. And I know a lot of people wouldn't associate hooks as far as melody with Guttermouth, but they're everywhere on that album, especially in A Perfect World. Nacho Cheese and Anarchy, boy, that sure sounds good to me. Every kind of drug is free in the new America. Shoot your pistol in the air. And see, that's what's great about it. You know, you get to hear all the cool shit, and it wouldn't get bleeped out. I mean, if they're going to bleep out every kind of drug is free, they might, depending on what station you're listening to. I mean, if it was the oldie station, they would probably cut it out. Hey, did you hear that, Bertha? He said drugs. Turn that station. Damn it, I told you we ain't listening to that shit no more. Oh my god, look what you did. You just made me cuss. Song number 10. The Bouncing Souls. There's a reason I got the tattoo on my arm. Yes, I do. And it looks pretty good. In fact, I kind of updated it about 3 years ago. It had been about 10 years old at that time, and it did. It needed a little touch-up, and I got it done. Thank you, Lamont. Alright. Ghosts on the Boardwalk. And this was their 20th year anniversary album, and they released a song like every week. I can't remember the whole process. But what a fucking great album. This is an album that kind of flew under the radar. And it's typical Bouncing Souls. And I actually could have put 15 Bouncing Souls to fill up this whole show. But you know, we got to talk about the other bands too. Listen to these lyrics, and Greg is so good at lyrics and then singing them. Let me take you to a place where the sun warms your face and the sound of the waves take you away. And the ghost on the boardwalk will keep you company. And when he's singing that, you feel like you're there in that song. The way he sings, the words. Like right now, I feel like I am on a boardwalk, looking out at the ocean. Only here in Iowa, I'd be looking at the pond or the lake, and it's not really nice, clean water. It's kind of dirty and brown and yucky, and holy shit, is that a turd? Oh my god, it is. Kids, get out of the water. You're gonna get an ear infection. But personally for me, that song, when I first heard that song, not kidding, I bet I played it 30 times that day. I just fucking love the Bouncing Souls, obviously. Number 9, they had to make an appearance on here somewhere. And probably out on the West Coast and the East Coast, both coasts. Why did I just do that? Why didn't I just say both coasts the first time? Boy, is somebody having some stage fright? What do you call it? Actually, it's called laptop fright. Because I'm live right now, and the only thing looking at me is a laptop. Where you at, people? You're behind that screen somewhere. But Steel Panther, they probably do get played in California, New York, not in Iowa. Just like Tiger Woods, off Balls Out. That guitar riff from Satchel is so fucking awesome. Has is about every guitar riff and solo that he comes up with. And you will never be disappointed with lyrics when it comes to Steel Panther. If you don't golf, that's okay. You can be a tiger anyway. Lie through your teeth when things get rough, or your balls are going to end up in the rough. Just like Tiger Woods. And he does this simple little lead guitar riff on there. It's simple, but it is so effective. And you know how I love simple but effective. I say that ad nauseum, don't I? I sure do. And then, look who we get next. It's Nerfer with Van Halen. They're back. Van Halen. If you haven't heard this song, what rock have you been living under? I bought Van Halen one. It was the best damn record I ever owned. Fucked up the words there. Anyway, talking about Sammy Hagar and David Lee Roth, a little battle there. I'll never buy your lousy records again, never again. Tomorrow may come, da-na-na-na. Tomorrow may never come again. Can't you see Jamie's crying? She's running with the devil. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I know, I sound like fucking dog shit. The actual song is a lot better than that. But that's what Nerf Herder does. They enjoy being in a band. And obviously I had a ton of fun doing that show the other day, comparing them to the Warped Tour bands. We just don't need bands to cry and bawl all the fuck. It can't be that bad all the time, right? I just want to break you down so badly. By the rap on that one. I know, I'm fucking beating a dead horse, but I just don't understand. Listen, and I said it on the podcast, it's okay to sing about serious topics, but it's okay to have fun with it too, right? Not everything is serious all the fucking time. Just saying. Wow, I am really rolling through these songs right now. Am I really talking that fast? Maybe I am. Already on song number 7. I'm going to go ahead and make a confession. We got Monkey Pup twice. Yep, 2 in a row. The first one, Monkey Pumpin' Beat, off of Now. And if you don't know Monkey Pup, well, what the fuck's wrong with you? Anyway, hardcore band, New Jersey, late 80s, early 90s, and Danny Nastasi, the guitarist, is my favorite guitarist, period. Seriously, he is just fucking amazing. I just love his guitar tone. I love his riffs. It heavy shit. And it's not like death metal, okay? It's not that crazy shit. No, it's heavy, but it's chunky, and it gives me goosebumps on my skin. I'm getting them right now just talking about it. But on Now, which had the song Hippies Hate Water, one of the greatest songs ever written, Monkey Pumpin' Beat. Get up off your ass. I forgot the words. Anyway, there's this little clean guitar riff, and then he cranks up the distortion. Da-na-na-na-na. And it's the fucking monkey pumping beat. It's the fucking monkey beat. And Chris Mills, the singer, all he's saying is, hey, get up off your ass and dance to Monkey Pup. And I'm sure a lot of the, hardcore Monkey Pup fans are like, we don't dance. We're in a mosh pit. We don't fucking dance. But listen, it's okay to dance every once in a while. You should do that every day. Take a couple minutes out of your day and dance. I know I do. And I'm sure I look fucking terrible. But just do it, because Monkey Pup said so. Alright. Wow, I am flying through this. Number 6. Guess who's back? Monkey Pup. Remember, I just told you about a minute ago? And it's Monkey Pumpin' Motion. Alright? Monkey Pumpin' Beat was off of Now, and Monkey Pumpin' Motion is off the next record, Act of Faith. Step to the left, step to the right, Monkey Pumpin' Motion, it's also right. Ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, and it's got that groovy, dare I say it, dance guitar. Is that even a thing? Can I actually start something? That's a new genre I just created right there. What kind of music do you play? It's hardcore / dance. It's called hard dancing / hardcore. Starting the movement right now. And then the interviewer asked, so who else is in this movement with you? No one. It doesn't fucking matter because I just started it. By the way, Act of Faith, so underrated. And the reason some hardcore Monkey Pup fans do not like that album, it's different than the rest of their albums. They've got samples in there. I just seen a couple guys bitching. What happened to Monkey Pup? I thought you guys were a fucking hardcore band. Yeah, they still are. They just like mixing things up a little bit. What band are you in? Oh, that's right. You're not in a band, so shut up. Number 5. My boys. From Richmond, Virginia. Yes, finally, Gwar. They make an appearance. Slaughterama. That is the song that Sleazy P. Martini, the manager, you're going to hear this right now, and it's almost feels weird for me saying this. He raps. Yes. But it's so fucking good. It's so smooth the way he does it. The first verse, they kill an art person. Fuck. Who's the other kind of person? I can't remember. Anyway, the last verse, they chop the head off a skinhead. Hey, how can you fucking not like that? Gave up pussy. Stopped to a toot. brains full of shit, boots full of lead, straight from Hitler's ass. It's a Nazi skinhead. And then they describe how they chop his head off. How can you not love that? A lot of people, they see Gwar and they hear him, but they don't understand. They got a lot of shit going on in their songs. It's really fucking good. Gwar is a band that all of us can get behind because they represent everybody. And honestly, like, let's say there's somebody that you really hate right now, like that you can't stand, a politician, a celebrity. Like right now, if I call them up, I say, hey, Pustulus, guitarist, I'm sick of fucking Tom Cruise. Can you take care of that? Sure. And they'll chop his head off in their next show. They are a band for the people. All right. God, I am flying through these. I really am. Pulley. They had to make an appearance, and Runaway. That was off the Together Again for the First Time album. It is their fourth album, and I gotta admit, and I've mentioned this before when talking about this band, it wasn't my favorite album right off the bat. It wasn't. And then as I started listening to it more, it really grew on me. And Runaway is a song, obviously, well, I say obviously because I've heard it so fucking much, but it's about a girl, goes out to Hollywood, and she wants to become an actress, but she becomes a different kind of actress, like the adult actress. It's that sad story that probably happens way too much, but the thing that I really like about this song is the bass guitar, okay? Which is Tyler Redd, by the way, and he just absolutely, on so many Pulley songs, he's got his own little thing going that he does right there, and it still fits within the song. I just said a lot of shit there that probably confused people. Let me make it simple. The guy is a fucking amazing bass player, and he sounds good when he's playing in Pulley. There you go. Why didn't I just say that the first time? She had a dream that dated back to school in a time when things faded out slow. Not bad, huh? It really wasn't. Scott Radinsky obviously sounds way better than me, but, I took a crack at it, I didn't hit a home run. I hit a pop-up. But I tried, people, I tried. We got Pulley again. Yep, Monkey Pup 2 in a row, Pulley 2 in a row, and this one is Eyes Wide Open off of a steam-driven engine. What an amazing fucking album. And I know people are like, okay, you talk about it all the time, we get it, you love that album, but I will never forget the first time I heard that album. And at the time, I'm like, this is the fucking greatest album I've ever heard. I'm not kidding. And it still is, in a way. Kind of. Just so... no fillers. Okay, and Matt Riddle played bass on it. When that album right there was kind of a punk, all-star punk album. Okay, Scott Radinsky on vocals, who sang for 10 Foot Pole. Matt Riddle, bass player, who was in No Use for a Name, Face to Face. Jordan Burns on drums from Strung Out. I mean, and that record, you're like, holy fuck, we've got the elite playing on this bad boy. And Eyes Wide Open, no sleep for days, no pills to take, all the sheep that I'm counting, and I'm still awake. Close my eyes and this time it's for sure. Dun, 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 dun. Just amazing. The melody of the song, and it's just heavy enough. And you put in Scott Radinsky's vocals, which when it comes to punk, he's my favorite singer. That's just my opinion. They would have been so fucking huge. Pulley would have been if some idiot at a radio station would have played that song. Alright. Strung Out. Swan Dive. Whew, I tell you, I think it's the heat. That's why I can't fucking talk. Slurs. And no, I'm not drunk. I haven't been drinking. It's the heat. It's melting my fucking brain. Swan Dive, it's off Exile in Oblivion. This chorus, it's so perfect. And I want to use the word infectious, but not infectious grooves. See how I did that? Okay, yeah, that was fucking lame. If you ask me what went wrong, I'll tell you nobody is doing fine. We're all fucked up and doing time. The gates of Eden elude people like ourselves. And, you know, they would have hit the bleep button on fucked. But the song is so fucking catchy, it wouldn't have mattered. You know, come on, Laser 103.3. Why didn't you play fucking Strung Out? Oh, that's right, because you were too busy playing fucking Limp Bizkit. My damn ass maggots. Alright. We're almost done. Song number 2. Guess who's back? Gwar, The Road Behind. The greatest rock ballad ever recorded. And the video for that, it's so funny. You know, he's got the bandana on. I'm talking about Odorous, rest in peace. And he's doing the Outer Rose dance. It's so fucking awesome. Well, I'm traveling down the road, bum, 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 and I'm carrying that heavy load. I stack around in a stupor. Sleazy, I can't do the show. I'm hanging out backstage. I'm in a homicidal rage. And then the chorus, Beefcake comes in and he sings the chorus. And you know what? He sounds pretty good on the chorus, which makes sense, right? Yeah. That Beefcake is Blothar now. You know, because I've read online, wow, Blothar can really bring it. Yes, he always has been able to bring it. Remember? He really does, though. He sounds good on The Road Behind. It's a great fucking song. You know? And you laugh also when you listen to it. At least I do. So there you go. There's the 14 radio-friendly songs, according to me, which leaves one song. And I had to do it. Bad Field Trip, my garage band. We recorded an album back in 2002, and it was titled Straight Out to Trailer. Yes, DA. You know, we are the garage band version of NWA. Right? They're straight out of Compton. We're straight out to Trailer. You know, that's how we roll, or how we rolled at the time. And Sundays in Iowa, our song got played one time that I know of in Ames, the college station. But what I'm saying is, it should have been played everywhere, damn it. We put a lot of time and effort into that song. It took us at least 10 minutes to record it, too. See? We didn't fuck around. Our hearts and souls are in that song. And yeah, is it kind of lame that I picked that as my number one radio-friendly song? Kind of, but hey, we deserve a little attention, right? And who knows, maybe somebody hears it now and they're like, oh God, we gotta sign you right now. We can get you in a club and there will be at least 10 to 15 people that will come and watch you play. Oh, it's okay to dream though, right? And on that note, that's how I'm going to end the show. I'm going to play Sundays in Iowa. You have a great weekend. Be safe. Alright? 9 o'clock Monday. My next broadcast. That's the time I picked for now. Monday through Friday. Live broadcast, 9 o'clock. Now that I think I kind of know what I'm doing with this shit. don't hold me to that because, you know, I can easily fuck something up. But anyway, so great weekend. Enjoy Sundays in Iowa. Take it easy. And if it's easy, take it. I'm out.
And Sunday is the best day of the week, 'cause all the races are on TV.